Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Here we are, Thursday, February 11th. Yes, we're almost halfway through February and more snow, and they're calling for more on Sunday or Saturday. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be cold, like frigid cold, lows in the teens and highs in the 30s. It's going to be cold. So bundle up. Be careful if you're out walking the dog or just out walking or driving because it could be slick with the weather and things thawing and freezing and just be safe. So here we are, Tech 20, Thursday night, 6 p.m. Let's get started. Probably won't be overly long tonight. Probably won't go the full 20 minutes, but that's okay. Got some good information. First thing, Webcam, another webcam app that has been installed by thousands of users, apparently has left a database exposed with user data on the internet without a password. Bad news. It's the Elasticsearch database belonged to Adorcam, Adorcam. It's an app for viewing and controlling several webcam models, including Z-Port and Umino cameras. This was discovered recently. It was shared in a blog post with TechCrunch. They said that the database contained about 124 million rows of data for several thousand users, including live details about the webcam, such as its location, whether the microphone was active, name of the Wi-Fi network that the camera was connected to, and information about the webcam owner, such as email addresses. Let's see. It did say that the database was updating live by signing up with a new account and searching for his information in the database. Although it was limited in sensitivity, it said it could allow for phishing emails because now they have information or use information for extortion. There were some stills uploaded. Let's see. It did say that the database was secured once they were notified, once Adorcam was notified. But still, this is bad. Nest, the Nest and the Neighbor app all had issues with being breached or databases being exposed without a password. So it's just another example. Just be careful. Be careful because your information can be out there and you don't even know it. And it's just, it's like I had 2021 cybersecurity predictions. More and more data, customer data is going to flood the market. It's just there. It's available from different sources. So TVs, more TVs. Yes, the Super Bowl is over. But like I said in my comment about today's video, March Madness right around the corner. It's all going to be held in Indianapolis, so one place. So you don't have to worry about regional stuff not being available. It'll be one spot. So if you didn't get a TV for the Super Bowl, what about for March Madness or the Australian Open or the Masters or whatever floats your boat? So read a couple of articles on reviews for both 65-inch TVs and 4K ultra high def. What's interesting about it is that these two lists are almost identical with one exception. So the top five were in the exact same order on both lists. The LG CX, the LG BX, the Vizio OLED, the Samsung Q90T, the Sony A8H. Now, this is where they differ. Coming in at number 6 on the 65-inch TV was one that I talked about, I think it was last week, the Vizio P-Series Quantum X. I think I talked about it on Saturday, maybe on Thursday or Friday because I screwed up on Thursday. So that comes in at number 6 on the 65-inch. But then if you start at number 7 on the 65-inch and it's just number 6 on this, on the 4K, they're identical again. TCL 8 series, followed by the TCL 6 series, followed by Hisense H9G, Hisense H8G, Samsung Q60T, Sony X800H, TCL 5 series. So I'll have links to these articles in the comments. Feel free to look at them, and it'll have the full reviews on each of them. But in a sense, 65-inch and 4K TVs, it's an identical list with the only exception of the 65-inch has an extra line item for the Vizio at number 6. And this article, the company that reviews this, Reviewed.com, these are in order. They rank them in order from 1 to 12 or 1 to 13 in the case of 65. So if you're looking for TVs, let's see, the LG CX is available at Best Buy for $1,800. That's the 65 inch, the 4K LG CX is available at Amazon for $2,197. Don't look at your price shop. Might be a price match to see what you can get. But if you're looking for a TV, 65 inch, 4K, you have some options. Check the links. Pump up the volume. I talk about this fairly regularly, just different headphones that are out there on the market, because you may be out walking, you may be going to the gym, you may be exercising at home, or you just want to, for Zoom calls or WebEx or whatever it is, you just want to drown the noise. Well, Jabra, really well known for their high-end products. Headsets are great. In recent years, they've really got into the entry-level hardware that's pretty good and worth a listen. And so the Elite 45H on-ear headphones, they're now down to $70 on Amazon. $30 below the original $100 asking price. Good. They are over the ear. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. They are over the ear. They, Engadget's big fan, said most comfortable on-ear headphones he'd ever tested. The particular tester, the audiophile with Engadget. Physical buttons align well to give you solid control over meetings and music. They pair with Jabra Sound Plus companion app. Impressive 50 hours of battery life. Quick charge grants 10 hours of listening in a zippy 15 minutes. Just understand, because they're so cheap, you're not going to get some of the same things you would get on a higher-end alternative, such as active noise cancellation. Don't have that. You have to hit the pause button before you take them off. They don't do so automatically. However, $70, good price, good brand. 4 distinct color schemes: copper black, navy, white, and all black. Apparently all black is currently showing as temporary out of stock on Amazon. So if you're looking for a good set of headphones for a cheap price and you want like over the ear, like on the ear, check out Jabra, the Elite 45H. So a couple of things with Google, and I found this article very interesting, especially in light of what Apple is doing with their anti-tracking, kind of privacy, all the things they're doing. Google is looking to develop an anti-tracking feature for Android as well. So for all the hubbub that was raised about it, Google's looking to do it as well. They're in the early stages. How it can limit data collection, cross-app tracking for its operating system. However, it intends to be less stringent than what Apple is doing, the idea not to alienate advertising. That sounds like a shot across the bow. Hey, come to Google. We don't restrict you. We'll see. They haven't been a lot of details about it. It says they likely won't require developers to implement a prompt asking users to opt into data tracking like Apple. They are also looking to have a solution that's similar to its open source privacy sandbox project. Aims to eliminate third-party cookies in Chrome while still allowing ad targeting. So in case you don't get it, which let's see, advertising partners has been Google's earned over $100 billion in annual advertising revenue over the past few years. So there's a big chunk of revenue coming in that where Google and even Apple, they don't want to alienate that. But what's that balance between ad targeting and data collection and privacy that has become first and foremost and really to the forefront of people's consciousness? Well, Google's going to try their hand at it, and we'll see what happens. Also with Google, there is an app called the Barcode Scanner app. It's been around for several years, but it has now since been removed, and it's had 10 million installs. It became malicious. Well, what happened? Nobody knows per se, but in a December 2020 update for this app, it apparently went rogue. And it says that the malicious behavior that people are seeing is their default browser launching without any user action, displaying ads that promoted other potentially malicious Android apps. Apparently, just after an update in December, Barcode Scanner went from innocent to malware. And that's pretty much it. It's made by Lavabird. Let me say that again. And apparently, it's self-updated. It has been removed because Malwarebytes was the first one to discover this. And once Malwarebytes disclosed it to Google. They removed it. So if you have the barcode scanner by LavaBird Ltd. Limited, or remove it, it's bad news. Get it off your phone right now. Barcode scanner app. So yes, your phone probably just updated to iOS 14.4. Guess what? 14.5 is right on its heels. One of the things, or some of the things you're going to see, is Apple Maps is now going to allow for accident and speed trap reporting. Good stuff. It's going to get real-time. Apple Maps will get real-time traffic reporting. Let's see. New feature will let users report accidents, hazards, speed traps that's in their routes. You can report accidents or hazards on the road by using Siri or through Apple's CarPlay. Let's see. There'll also be a report button that'll show up on the screen, and users can mark the location of the accident, hazard, or speed check. Google did this in a 2019 update for iPhone users in Google Maps. And Waze, same thing. So one of the things you're going to see coming up in 14.5, which will be in a little bit. The other thing is Apple's fraudulent website warning feature has typically relied on Google's safe browsing database to protect its Safari users, specifically from phishing scams. But also in 14.5, Apple's going to proxy the service. So what does that mean? This means it's going to run it through their servers. In a sense, this is where the Google fires a shot, Apple's firing a shot. It's going to limit the amount of information that Google can get from you. The database will provide Safari with a list of suspected phishing and malware websites. Every time you visit a web page, Safari will check that URL against the list from Google, and if it detects a match, it will warn you, just like you would do on your computer. If it's something that seems suspicious, you'll get a warning. By proxying the service, Apple is going to limit the risk of information leak. Makes sense. This is just a bunch, kind of part and parcel with a lot of the privacy features that are going to be coming out and have been talked about. And this is another one in 14.5. So there you go. Fraudulent website proxying it through their servers and limiting what Google can get. Firing the shots across the bow. So who here has an Amazon Echo? I actually got one for free. Verizon gave me one for free. I got it sitting right there. And it's kind of funny. My daughter was having a blast with it last night, talking about, hey, Alexa. So it was kind of crazy. But Amazon, in its quest to keep building and experimenting, they are apparently crafting a large wall-mounted Echo touchscreen that will serve as a smart home command center. Command everything from lights to video chats in the family calendar. Competing against other home automation panels, not to mention wall-mounted iPads and other devices. They're toying with a screen between 10 and 13 inches across, profile thinner than the outgoing Echo Show, priced somewhere between $200 and $250. If this does move forward, probably late 2021, 2022, who knows? Amazon has gradually kind of opened up the Echo ecosphere. Try to say that 3 times, but what the Echo can do, and just the concepts of a wall clock, higher end speakers. So this will be interesting to see. Again, kind of expanding. It's no different than Google and everything with Google. They want to have you in their ecosphere. So having a command center, Amazon Echo, that's a command center that you can mount and control everything. Doesn't seem far-fetched. So keep your eyes out for that coming up in the not too distant future. In the quest for fitness devices, trackables, wearables, Fitbit, the new Fitbit app update, which will be coming out, be rolling out within the app throughout February, is going to allow for users to keep track of their blood sugar level using the device's smartphone app. You can either log the data yourselves or have it imported from another device, such as a one-touch glucose meter. Kind of cool. I like this. It's, again, a lot of integration in how things tie together, and just having a snapshot of your overall health within an app. Kind of cool. Users within the app, users can set a range to track when they're above or below their appropriate level. You can have reminders when to track, so you know when to track your blood glucose level. Still need to input their levels manually using a separate meter, as there's no Fitbit device, which might not be a bad idea. A Fitbit device that actually does your blood sugar, that integrates with the Fitbit app. We'll see. But this is good for people who are at risk for diabetes and need, or are diabetics, need to track. Having an app that allows you to either sync it up or import it or put it in manual, so you know where your levels are at, and it gives you notifications. This is not a bad idea. So kudos to Fitbit, and like I said, just another step forward for the wearables and tracking devices and how they're trying to be a more integral piece of your overall fitness and health. So what do you want to know about? Put it in the comments. Send me a message, direct message. Want to know, want to help you out. The Tech 20 is for you. I give information, but certainly if there's something you want to know more about, let me know. I appreciate everybody for watching. Next Tech 20 Saturday, 5 p.m. Stay safe, especially with the crazy weather. Stay warm because it's going to get cold. And I will see you on Saturday at 5 p.m. Have a great evening. Goodbye.